Hello everyone. We have a discussion about effective methods of listening to English. Learning English is very boring. Therefore, you do not need to force yourself in a framework of having to listening to content that you are completely uninterested in, making you unable to concentrate episode and give up easily. You should choose the appreciate listening content. If you don't want to fall into the situation of hearing a lot of and understanding not much. The reason is that the listening song is based on my ability, so I can keep up. This situation is very easy to give birth the depression and self-disappointment. Therefore, if the English level is at an average level, you should choose suitable listening lesson to easy episode, and then gradually increasing the level of listening lesson so that learning will be extremely effective. So that, Giang, can you give some view?
Okay, I agree with you, Lum, because the most boring thing while learning English is listening to content that is direct to yourself, so that you will lose motivation immediately if you throw yourself into your topic. Instead, apply English listening practice on your favorite topic, so having fun while learning English by topic help you reduce stress. At the same time, choose topics that arouse your emotion and mind. While learning to listen to English, this topic will help you listen and remember longer. From there, you will learn how to use sentences or phrases in appropriate context.
Oh, thank you, yeah. And I want to talk one of the ways to improve the English listening skill. Listen to the same English podcast every day for a week. You can find a podcast that you find interesting and entertaining, and to one episode. Listen to the episode every day for a week while you are driving, riding a bus, going out with my friend, or going to the university. You pick out words or phrases that are difficult to understand, and now look them up on the first and second days. Don't forget to hit pause that and listen again. After a couple of days, you should be able to listen out for these words and understanding them. It may also help to memorize part of the postcard and practice speaking them out loud. Listen for the differences between yourself and the speaker. And the last day, you will find that you can understand much more than on the first day, and you are adjunct to hearing this English podcast episode. It will be easy. It will be easier to listen to new audio in English. And Huang, what about you?
Okay, I think to listen more effective, we need to practice getting more our active listening. Um, as you all know, most of the time when we hear a native speaker speak English, we usually focus on understanding what all the words do mean. This is important, of course, but there is much that can be learned from listening. Try listening to not only what the words mean, but also how the person says them. Notice the words that speaking together in a sentence. Or when they say jar instead of do. try to remember the detail and apply them to the conversation. So just illustrate more natural. Next view Bihan's opinion, please.
Okay. Listening skills are an essential part of good communication. Here is way to improve my listening skill is watch movies with English subtitles. Why should you watch movies in English? If you had to choose between books, half, and movies, what would you choose? It's definitely a move because it's a lot more interesting. When you like something and really focus on it, your listening will also improve. There are many movies that are set in real life, so the language in the movies is also more natural. Everyday language then is book. Watching movies will help you learn your friend to learn vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation in a better way. And I also want to emphasize that watching movies will help you improve your pronunciation because the pronunciation is very important when listening because it will determine whether you can recognize sounds or not. And next one, please.
Okay, I share method to help me improve my listening and speaking, which is sharing method. That method is quite simple. You just need to imitate the sound, intonation, and emphasize native speaker you in the available audio clip. It takes 5 steps to complete. 1. Select a model. Find a short audio, max 5 minutes, with just one person speaking. 2. Listen before you start shouting. Listen to the audio at least once to get you to speaker accent, rhythm, and intonation. It's not a problem if your learner don't understand every word, but if it's too fast or complex, look for an alternative. 3. Practice shadowing. It can be challenging to begin with, but try to repeat what the speaker say as quickly and as accuracy as possible. 4. Record it. Once they have practiced and they feel more confident, they can try recording themselves. 5. Listening back. Listening back to the recording and compare their speed to the original audio. This can be done individual or as a class.
This is some method we see is suitable for students who can use this in their studying. We hope that this method will be useful for them.